What's up, Bulls Nation? What's up, real MVPs? Welcome into another Ricky's Bulls Reactions, and yet again, day late, dollar short, however you want to call it, but most importantly, I get to go and say, da Bulls, as the Bulls win 109-89 over the Detroit Pistons, win number 2, or, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I told that one of our patrons, Soapy, who I have to apologize first because he is a Pistons fan, I'm no longer saying the word Detroit. I learned from Soapy that it used to be, and I'm not a Detroit history guy, Soapy is, told me that it's supposed to be, or it used to be called Detroit, or is it Detroit? Detroit? Detroit. The Detroit Pistons, because it's French. So the Detroit Pistons, or Detroit Pistons, lose to the Bulls 109-89. And before I get into everything, patreon.com/mostvaluepodcast. That is how you help support the channel to make sure we can keep doing what we do for you guys each and every week. We watch this game in the Discord. $1. That gets you into that Discord. So if you want to join our watch-alongs, want to join the Discord, $1. That's the entry. As low as $1, as high as $10 if you want to join a podcast and talk about whatever it is you would like to talk about. But Bulls get the win, and good and bad here. I mean, the bad is Zach LaVine. Zach didn't have a good game in this one. Only 5 points. I mean, didn't really have a efficient night. I believe, 2 of 11? Yeah, 2 of 11. Didn't get to the line. Zach was kind of I was going to say inexistent. That's not even a word. He was non-existent. That's the word I'm looking for in this game, but it didn't matter because there's 2 guys I want to focus on this one, and the first one is somebody that I think should be focused on because he is part of our future. He is one of our big players, and he's kind of gone, I don't want to say AWOL, but he's also been non-existent and hasn't been the player we expect him to be. That's Lowry Market. Lowry Market had a phenomenal game in this one against the Pistons, doing exactly what you want him to do. He was attacking the basket, coming off of screens. He was shooting well from the outside, finished with 25 points, and on top of it, because he was attacking the basket, he was also getting to the line. 7 of 11 from the foul line. This is the Lowry Market that we wanted to see. I just wish that we were able to see it each and every game. And there's a part of me, I said it during the watch along, where it kind of almost hit me where it's like, oh, did Daniel Gafford go out there and start doing those screens where it's like, okay, I'm going to set the pick and then go to the basket. And then all of a sudden Lowry's like, oh, that's how you do it. And then we saw it more in this game from Lowry Market. And this is the Marketing, though, I want to see. Hitting from the outside, 3 of 4, I want to say? Yeah, 3 of 4, so 75%. Is he going to shoot 75% every game? No, but this is it. Doesn't need to take a ton of threes. Took the ones that came to him, attacked the basket, made the shots, finished, but also got rewarded and got to the line, and that's what's going to happen the more and more you attack that basket. There's even ones where Bulls were on the fast break, Lowry Market, run right down the middle. You will get fed. You got to feed the big man. And I think it was Dave was talking to me after the game. He even kind of said that it kind of reminded him of back when the 90s Bulls would play, where it's like, you know what, Jordan's going to be your guy. Hey, let's feed the big guy a little bit. Dave, if I'm mistaking one of our conversations, you were talking about Gafford. That's on me. But I mean, Lowry Market, great game. This is the Lowry Market that we want to see each and every game if you're a Bulls fan. And then the second player I want to take a look at is Shaq Harrison. Did you think I was going to talk about Shaq Harrison in this game? If you said yes, you're a damn liar, and stop lying, because lying's not a good thing to do. That's just basic human beings 101. But Shaq Harrison coming into this one was going to get the start because the Bulls are injured. It's like the 3 position for the Bulls this year, just injured. Otto Porter going to be out, I think, 2 more weeks with his injury. Hutch, he's injured. From what I saw on Twitter, Casey Johnson saying that he's doubtful to play today. As you guys are seeing this tonight, Bulls taking on the Heat. So, I mean, he's doubtful to play in that Heat game. So it looks like Shaq Harrison might get the start. And, hey, that might be a good thing for the Bulls because Shaq Harrison was playing like a man possessed in this game, doing what you wanted him to do. And the main thing that was attacking the basket. It's funny how this Bulls team, once we start attack on that basket, good things will come. It opens up, it spaces out the floor because it kind of pulls those defenders in a little bit. So we were able to get some 3-point buckets. Overall, we were 17? No, that's foul shots. We were 14 of 27 from the field with 3. The only people who had poor shooting nights from 3, you had Thad Young was 1 of 4. Chris Dunn was 0 of 2, but he's not really an outside shooter. And Zach LaVine was 1 of 3. So, I mean, most of the Bulls had good nights shooting the 3, and it all came from attacking, and especially with Shaq Harrison because he had 5 assists in this game, and the big thing he was doing is because he was able to penetrate and attack the basket, there were times he would just kick it out to the outside, shoot it to the outside. Somebody was there. Somebody was there behind the arc, knocking it down. There was one that he had to Kobe White, one that he had, I believe, to Lowry Market, one that he had to Satoransky in the second half. This offense actually looked like an offense in this game. It was fun to watch, and I know what the Bulls hate. Like, I think each video, I'm going to have a segment where it's like, what would the Bulls hater say? Because on the last video, after being all hyped up, like, I'm excited about Kobe White. Oh, he's nothing but a glorified 6-man. Oh, you get excited about this, they bring you down. Excited about this, bring you down. And I know I'm only feeding them, but why not feed them a little bit? Because everyone needs to get fed. You don't want everyone to starve. But I mean, for me, I feel like non-Bulls fans in this one, the big thing is going to say, well, you only beat the Pistons. It's only the Pistons. But this is a Bulls team that if we play like this on offense, we can beat anybody. We can beat teams with this kind of an offense because our defense is really good. We were getting in passing lanes again. How many steals did we have in this one? We had 9 steals and 7 blocks in this one. Pistons turned over the ball 20 times. And yeah, we turned the ball over a little bit more. That's not good. Actually, I'm surprised that Zach did have 2 turnovers. No, we had 14. I was reading the fouls. 16 turnovers for the Pistons, 14 for the Bulls. I got glasses, but that doesn't mean I can read good. I'm reading the wrong stat there. But I mean, Bulls defense has been good this year. The offense has it, and that's what we need. We need offensive nights like this going forward. And it kind of got me thinking that Dave and I were talking about this during the watch along with the patrons. If you look at our next few games on the schedule, look at this. I'm going to just read off our next 10 for you. Tonight, Friday, we're going to play Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat. They're on a roll. Duncan Robinson's playing really well. Myers Leonard, got to give a shout out to him, former Fighting Illini. But Miami comes to town, maybe a tough one. Charlotte on the road. Portland at home. Then 3 road games, Golden State, Portland, Sacramento. Come home against Memphis. Golden State at home. Miami on the road. Toronto at home. You look at that and just hear me out here. In those next 10 games, that's going to take us all the way until December 9th. Those next 10 games, Bulls have a possibility of going 5-5. And hear me out here. The Hornets should have beat them game 1. They're not going to shoot the same percentage from 3. That's win 1. Win 2, Golden State. Golden State sucks this year. Golden State, like Dave keeps saying, and I think he says it just to dig at me because I'm kind of a closet Warriors fan. He says it to like dig at me and kind of hit me right in the heart. That's win 2. They're like a G League team, as Dave says. That's the thing that he says to try to dig at me. So that's win 2. Win 3, Sacramento. I know Sacramento's playing better than they were when we talked about Luke Walton getting fired, but that could be a third win right there. Memphis could be win 4. And then Golden State again, win 5. And if the Bulls in the next 5, or next 10, go 5-5, that would bring their record to 10-15. Is it a winning record? No. But I would say if we go 5-5 in the next 10, that's a win, right? That means we're losing to Miami twice, Portland twice, and the Raptors once. So really we're losing to 3 teams during that 5-game stretch. I'd say that's a win because Portland's a good team. You've got, Portland we expect to be a good team. They're hurt right now. They, on paper, should be a good team. I think even better than us with the injuries that they have. Miami's playing like gangbusters right now, playing probably the best basketball that they could have wanted to start this season. And then Toronto, they're playing really good basketball as well. I don't think we have done enough. We haven't gelled enough, grown enough to beat the Raptors, even though that game is at the UC yet again. But I think there's 5 games we can get in the next 10 to go possibly 10-15 on this early year. But I'm going to turn it on to you guys. This is where you guys come in. Let me know what you guys are thinking down below in that comment section. What are your thoughts from this game? What are your thoughts moving forward? Tonight, Statement Edition is going to be a tough one. If we can steal a win against the Miami Heat, that would be huge. But I'm not expecting a big win from the Bulls tonight. But obviously, let me know what you guys are thinking. As always, make sure to hit me up on Twitter at Ricky Widmer. That is where you can ask me any questions you've got if I could speak English, any questions you've got about the Bulls. I'll feature them here on a video so that we can talk about it. Make sure to check Patreon. That link is down below in the description. And as always, have a good day, everybody.